following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
They were uncovered by the earthquakes. So we figured, if we can figure out where they came from, we might know where the thing is, because it might be in the same area.
Where the new passages have been opened.
And also, just like every time we find a clue to something going on, it involves the Bradford family somehow.
Yeah, we've been noticing that one.
Claire's really mad because you've got like the inside scoop information on the whole thing with you.
Have you been to Darkwater Island yet?
Where?
Isn't that the one? Yeah, Darkwater Island. That's the place where the paintings were.
It is.
I thought you knew that. It was in the newspapers.
It probably weren't in the LA paper.
Ah.
Well, we don't get newspapers.
Never mind, forget I said that. Can you make her forget I said that, Dick?
I can, but
no,
should
don't.
She's just being flippant. Not evil. I'm concerned. Claire's told them we are absolutely unwilling to cooperate.
You know, it seem like monsters. Jen's like, yeah, that's the thing about monsters. They always seem so normal.
Well, keep in mind, you're getting this information from the woman who made you walk off of a 3-story thing and break your legs or whatever, so...
No, to be fair, that was my fault, really.
How? You're listening to her when you should have known better?
No, I was showing her up. Being invisible's so easy for me.
Yes, because when you show somebody up, it's a reason to send somebody to the infirmary.
Or starve an entire group.
That's different.
Oh, she didn't stop that entire group out of it, honestly.
Well, what I mean is that...
You're fine.
Stuff here has very clearly gone a bit beyond normalcy, right?
Claire also wants to look into the police corruption thing because she thinks a lot of them might be on the payroll, or at least in some kind of creepy cult.
I think possibly the cult then, maybe.
There's an eye symbol that's really common in town, and she thinks it's being used by a guy called Jericho.
Yes.
But we don't have to worry about Jericho because he's not in town. He moved out east somewhere, or at least went out east.
How long ago?
Not really sure, but within the last week.
So very recently. So we don't even know if it's a move out east or whether he's just visiting and coming back.
We know nothing. We kind of can't even find where the cult is. I mean, he's supposed to be a big scary cult leader. We don't know where it is.
Well, how do we also know that him leaving isn't false information that's been
I mean, I don't know. I'm just telling you what Claire knows.
thrown out there to take people off his trail and make them think that he's gone so he can still operate here with impunity?
I mean, we have pretty good information. Everything has to be like double source checked, except of course our information on you. We can't double source check that. We just have to go off what Claire says.
Well, most of it's wrong.
So you don't bend light, can't heal others, can't throw light daggers, can't create illumination, your hair doesn't glow, and you can't turn invisible.
I didn't say all of it was wrong.
And you can't manipulate earth, create tunnels, fire rocks, and non-locationally move or alter or sculpt ground.
Okay, some of
And
that
you
might
don't
be...
create physics objects.
But she's not Queen of the Mole People.
I mean, that's not a power.
But
Yes, it is. Queen of the Mole People is a highly prestigious position.
Yeah, how else do you control
Beautiful
the mole?
surface women have been kidnapped by the Mole King for centuries. Is that real? Is it scarier if it's real or if it's not? It's easily scarier if it's real.
I have the feeling we're dealing with a lot worse than mole people down there, but I just don't know what it is.
Mole people with outboard motors.
No, whatever it is,
Made
The
out of
elucidated brethren of Dagon?
whatever it is
That's
that's
the idea
Wait.
at the moment.
That's the name of the cult.
that makes a lot of sense. We were seeing the whole Dagon Eye thing. But wherever they are, they're traveling around in the tunnels and they have axes.
Wait, we've been in the tunnels?
we got access to, didn't travel in.
We're still ahead of you on that one, yeah?
I want to go down in there.
I wouldn't. It's not nice.
No, but I
We
can.
need to get scuba gear, though.
Yeah, breathing seems to be kind of a problem.
I could
Scuba
I
gear
can
for
map
breathing or
those
for
tunnels
water?
if I get down in there.
Well, the tunnels go underwater after a certain point that we have access to.
Sweetie,
No,
Don't go in the water.
water.
Sweetie, we have on good authority from someone who's heard about this kind of stuff before, don't go in the water.
But we have to.
Don't go in the water.
Claire said I had to.
No,
even though I
no.
can't swim.
No.
No, we are not going in the water. So,
This ain't us trying to mislead you, sweetie. This is us trying to save your life.
This information came from Atlantis.
Alright, someone roll their charisma. Their presence.
Prisons. Who has the mostest?
All
Probably
good, so
Alvin's usually pretty good, but let's see. I rolled a 16.
is it persuasion?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you
prisons.
got that?
28.
Wow.
Persuasion.
24. That's actually insanely good for Terra.
23.
24.
This
Motherfuckers.
bitch not going into water ever again.
So we're also persuasive, all of us.
And we're all being honest, too.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, we're not trying to deceive her or anything.
So she told you about harm, I'm guessing.
How many hecka Oceania and Atlantean?
Telling us not to go in the water.
Dr. Diablo said that Atlanteans know more about what goes on beneath the waves than anyone else. Except maybe Lemurians.
Oh no, not the Lemurians, don't trust them.
You can counter them too? They can see invisible people, I know that much.
Good to know! Cool!
Because of their Ignatium technology. But Wilberforce knows more about that than me. He's our tech guy.
That guy. Wilberforce. The big,
Hercules, yeah.
he's your tech guy.
Right.
Well, the one on the mission with us. He knows more than the rest of us about that stuff. But you
It's
just
such-
assume because he's a big muscle guy that
No, that makes a lot of
performs on the
sense.
stage and
He performs on the stage?
yeah, he's a good dancer.
I mean,
Or
it's
just because he's a bit effeminate that he can't know about tech,
He's a bit effeminate?
he dances around on the stage.
Well,
in a
I didn't
tutu.
know that.
He's really good. Don't judge him.
I'm not.
look, no, this makes sense to us because in this group, you're our tech guy, and you're aside from me being cheatingly huge, you're the biggest guy here.
But Jen's like, ha! Yep, definitely got her. She's on this. Yep.
Good job, Jen.
Yeah, it's weird. I actually got to be really precise for it to pick up. Yeah, whatever makes me invisible also sort of confuses sensing things. I even blur on cameras.
Hence why Dex also
Thermal cameras, I mean.
has trouble picking you up.
No, that's just mental training. It took ages to do.
Sounds like
It's
they've had
even
a long
harder when
road.
we don't have regular access to psychics.
That ain't all it's cracked up to be.
Speaking of shows, our host is performing a one-man show tonight. Do you want to join us and watch him?
You'd let me do that? You
Yeah.
wouldn't be afraid I'd just run off into the night?
I'd be more concerned about what's out in the night too.
Yeah, I mean,
That exact moment, a crack of lightning and thunder lights up the room and rumbles around the hotel.
ominous.
I really hope that's one of us.
Probably just the storm. It's
Wait.
been raining all day.
Like you can create lightning.
I don't know what they can do. Well, I know what Claire can do. And Wilberforce.
But
He's so great.
do you people not communicate with each other or something?
No one tells me anything. They keep forgetting I exist. And I don't want to pry into their business, so I try not to pay attention. Because everyone just assumes when you're invisible, you're a sneak thief.
I feel bad. We had a
I wish I could turn invisible. Man, what a thief I would have been.
We had
Nah,
a-
you'd have been a bad thief. You get really lazy when you assume people can't see you.
True.
we had a guy we kind of neglected early on, and we kind of shouldn't have because he needed us around to exist.
Oh, you can't see her face, so yeah. Makes me
His
wonder
name
how
was-
autistic would she be with facial expressions? Excessively expressive or completely wore it?
Probably based on how it feels.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. So I think I've given you enough clues to go on. And I've certainly learned tons. I mean, I'm telling them everything.
Obviously.
It's my job. I have to do it. Otherwise I'm out of the team.
Sure, you can't throw a few red herrings in there.
No, because why would you trust a person with information if they find that she's lying?
And if her
So
placement...
why would I lie to my team? I mean, I may not like Claire, but I like everyone else. And also, it's my job. This is my team. How would you like it if I asked you to lie to your team? About the investigation you're on? It doesn't seem fair at all.
Especially when lives could be on the line.
We're also asked not to push it too far.
Okay, just while you were...
Professor Lemire was absolutely clear on that point in that weird letter she gave us. Also, you guys have a portable mutant detector? Seriously?
We were told it was rather...
You know what we got? A carrot.
What?
It improves eyesight.
You guys really are getting shafted.
I'm starting to feel like
Budget cuts.
we're getting A&S tech. Elvin thinking today. Dick, she seemed kind of trustworthy. Could we give her oh shit, our team needs help thing for you?
Alright. Hey, look. Invisible girl. I find it very difficult to pick up on you at all. But I'm assuming you can drop that and, like, just send out loud, shouty thoughts. I'm just saying if I'm within range, maybe if you guys desperately needed backup or help, you might have some kind of mental signal you could send out to call for help that I might be able to pick up on. Okay, what if I was just shouted out, like, help? I guess it would work. But you'd be surprised how many people think help in their random day-to-day hoots. Mind hoots. What if I thought this? That's certainly noticeable.
What was it?
A gentleman does not disclose the secrets of another.
I'm guessing
enough.
it's something she's seen.
I'm very interested in meeting your team leader, by the way. Very interested.
I definitely think they've been misled as to how cooperative we're willing to be. Especially if shit
Aren't
goes...
you going out with Hot Super Mage?
Good God, Derek, it's spreading.
Spread into universe, I love it.
Yeah.
Hot
That's not what I mean.
Supermage.
Anyway, I really don't think there's much to be developed in.
Well, has anybody else got anything they want to discuss in front of our visible new friend?
Not really. I guess we get to see the one-man show and stay here with it safe overnight, and then we'll see you off tomorrow.
I'm sure we'd feel a lot better making sure you got to your team at least, or at least we're caught out in the curfew.
And, I mean, if you really, really wanted to attend the one-man show clothed, you could take Jen up on her offer.
But again, the meteorite. If this is powerful.
I've been using my powers, like, from the university.
Yeah, but what if some of us are more susceptible to it? We don't know how it works with others.
Does it
Why?
even feel off?
Why I'm concerned
Yes. Harder.
I've only used my power once.
I've used it like 10 times.
Well,
doing
there's a really good way to gauge if it is working. Is it any lighter? Is it shining as bright as it used to? You probably can't tell, but once you can tell, we know there's a problem.
Well, I mean, when we couldn't talk to Dex, your hair was still. Oh,
Could be something to do with the tunnels down there.
Could be he could have lined his
It's
line.
hard for me to tell at the moment too in this weird lamplight.
He could have lined his room with. It was fresh water, so it could have been lead lined or something to do with things.
Or whatever might work.
What is the name of this Egyptian? Is he hook nosed? Dark robed?
A lot of Egyptians are.
But this one.
I haven't seen him.
So you didn't go with them when they went to see
They
him.
haven't been yet. That's why I said you might be, if you could get the jump on them, maybe. They'd be mad. Well, they would be mad.
And that alone is worth it.
Alright, we're not supposed to be here to solve an investigation. I don't see the point.
I mean, yeah, if it was up to me, we'd team up, but it's not up to me. This is supposed to be a competition. I'm guessing that's supposed to drive us to succeed better.
Oh, and just in case you happen to run into a young man in a hat with a green hat band and like his female assistant, just let Alex know that Jen's here looking for him. You know, he's investigating the whole thing, and he's kind of like a third party, not involved in our shenanigans.
You know what I'd really kill for? The ability to write notes.
You can't pick up a pencil and use it.
I can't keep a notebook on me
It's a flow-be a floaty piece of paper. Oh.
unless I shove it up, and I'm not doing that.
I think that's the main advantage of my one. Is I can go invisible
Damn,
with my clothes.
Does anyone know that mental technique for keeping a whiteboard of notes and stuff in your head?
I do.
Maybe you could help her with that.
They should be teaching you that, of course. I mean, they are, but like, sometimes I just want a bit of paper. And I'm not allowed it. I have to memorize all my lessons.
Dear God.
That's part of my lesson in being useful. Hey, but I'm invisible. Like, who can do that? No one. That's... Oh, right.
It's not as good as yours.
It's just one of many powers you have. Now, to be fair, when she moves, there is still a chance we can see her.
Yeah.
I can't see you at all.
Mine's not perfect, and I don't think I'll ever get it that perfect. I can't see,
And it takes its toll.
which is why I'm concerned.
Yeah, I guess at least I can see. Man, if I had light-bending invisibility, that sucks. I wouldn't be able to see. I'd be blind and invisible, so no one would know I was in trouble. I'd probably be dead.
You're lucky. A lot of mutants do die, from what I understand.
Yeah, can you believe the super speeder thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you've heard that particular secret.
I couldn't believe it. Then all I could think of was like, why couldn't I have that? I'm a little jealous. You see, surrounded by people with amazing abilities, and I had you're invisible. I have the power to. My power is I can briefly become visible for tiny amounts of time.
Well, that's kind of cool. I mean, you're kind of also lucky that you dodged the bullet of, like, you didn't flex your power too hard or too long and burn out.
They're not entirely sure that isn't what happened.
So it was you that I hit at the airport.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. That's what people do when they discover someone's spying on them. They try and find out who they are, usually by whipping around a big stick. At least you weren't that kind of asshole. And with his ability to make just big, bright pink sticks out of nowhere.
Wait, you can see them too?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What, they can't?
Wait, and you can see that they're pink?
Mm-hmm.
The pink.
Wait, your power
Wait,
is
they're pink?
All telekinetic things are pink.
Nobody told. Wait, no, I think
So
Jan
even
might have
though you
mentioned that.
see
Or
in
Dex.
monochrome, you see that in pink.
Oh no, I'm just assuming they're pink because I was told all telekinetic things are pink.
Oh, right. So that's why I jumped.
Yeah, they are, by the way.
Thanks.
Well, they are.
At least
I mean, if you were to interpret that in a visible spectrum, they would be closest to pink. Maybe kind of a lavender pink.
nice. It's impressive you can see them.
You did?
Probably made it easier to dodge it before.
Then if I couldn't see them, you would have cracked me good.
And then with the box over there.
Anyway, enough about me. Carry on with all of your secret planning. James, I'm not here.
No, nice try. But I think we're done for now.
And we were just getting into the interesting family history phase.
I mean, if Bon Bon wants to talk about that, sorry, if
Do you want me to
Queen
leave?
Bon Bon wants to talk about that,
Do you want me to leave?
if you want to leave.
Well, I mean, if you guys want to have a private family discussion, then I'll come.
I think the biggest thing is if we are going to be investigating going anywhere, I need to be wearing a hat at least. Hair stands out.
Oh, okay.
That's true, it does.
For a moment there, I thought it's like Hatwell was onto something.
Well, we do have a surplus of hats, don't we?
We do,
I don't think
actually.
I fit all my hair under that hat.
You tie it up into a little thing, I'm sure.
You could cut some of it off.
Cut some of the hat off. How would that be?
No, the hair.
Oh, easy, I do that all the
Stitch it
time.
together into a Franken hat.
No, I think if I cut my hair any short, that'll start calling me Roxanne 2.0 again.
Oh.
No, that was
Did we
different.
stop doing that?
Oh no, it's a fair point. We do keep doing that.
I'm still not entirely sure I'm over how impressed I am that you guys stole some art.
I know, right?
That's awesome.
Impressed is the right word. You're right. Impressed is not the right word. It was an easy take. A child could have done it.
It's creepy. I don't like looking at it.
I mean,
Oh.
Jen's like, are you right? Are you not? It's gorgeous. Look at the way those lines flow.
Makes me
Someone must have spent a week, like some kind of image manipulation program, open with smear tools set to like 150.
it's certainly horrifying, but I mean, we were already led to believe they were going to be that way.
I mean, what? I mean, it's kind of twisted that they went like sexy wedding dress, and then like squid thing.
Yeah, it's the squid thing that really kind of makes it weird.
Well, she did live on a...
If only we stopped
Island.
that art class, but they cancelled it. I mean, it was that or lose the baseball program, and I'm happier with the baseball program.
You've got a baseball program.
We have enough for 2 teams, so yeah. Although I never get picked.
Wow, you should
because
be
they
really
don't see
good.
you.
Because they don't know I'm here.
They should put you on their team specifically. After you hit the ball, no one knows where you're going to be, what plate you're on.
Yeah. Also, when you're pitching, they can't read your movements or anything.
You'd
Neither
be
can the
great.
shortstop. How am I supposed to signal to the shortstop? The sleeve moves around. I mean, when I'm in the facility, I got taken to wearing like the uniform, so at least they know where I am. But then it's all like, now it's time for powers training, and at
See,
least no one can see me.
I haven't played baseball since I left the vault, and we never really had a full team.
We should do it in the danger room sometime.
Yeah, so then we could be attacked by zombie robot things. Nazi zeppelins.
Alien
Oh,
greasers
probably.
who play baseball.
That was a fun night until the greasers turned up. Then it wasn't so much fun.
Well, the greasers were fine.
no,
It's the alien greasers that were the problem.
I want a holographic Nazi Zeppelin room.
No, you don't.
It's not always filled with Nazi zeppelins.
It sounds fun on the onset, and then the pain.
And then you watch all your friends get gunned down in front of you, and it takes a bit of a toll
Oh
sometimes.
my what?
You friends.
By what?
Your team members that you kind of care about sometimes.
Oh.
Well, Invisi, is it, do you have a particular on whose room you'd like to stay in? I mean, I'm not planning to make use of my bed, so you could have my bed.
I guess I'd be okay if you want.
Just be careful, the bed's...
Super fluffy to
Yeah.
sink into.
It's a nice place, actually.
Right.
Do you want more soup?
Well, I guess we're just killing time until the one-man show then.
Hopefully it's waffles in the morning again.
Oh, yeah. You want to hang out for the waffles and tea.
Now she's not going anywhere in the middle of the night.
That's exactly what I said.
I really should leave as soon as the curfew's over.
Which is first thing in the morning, right?
It's actually before that.
No, it's at 4 o'clock.
Well, no, you were hanging out to make sure that we weren't making any extra special plans before you went to your
I
team.
can't lie. I mean, I can, but I should.
Well, you would be being truthful, seeing if you could listen in on any of
You
our
guys
plans
aren't going to
before
say
breakfast.
anything around me.
We're not, but you can still say you tried.
We could drop you off.
I do
At,
plan on telling them everything, so...
we could drop you off at your hotel. Surely it'd take long. It'd be faster than you walking there. Then you'd be able to have breakfast.
I don't know how mad Claire would be at that.
That just makes us want to do it more.
I think no matter what you do, she's going to be mad.
Especially when you tell her about all the food.
I'll make sure you tell her all about food. We tried... I tried being nice to her.
Look, I want to piss off Claire as much as anyone, but I don't want this poor invisible girl getting beaten or something because she delivers too much bad news at once.
I think if she gets beaten, I think we should go find the person beating her and...
Oh, you really think they do that?
I mean, you did kind of intone that they maybe did.
But
Or at least Claire did.
I think opinions on Clear are getting a bit out of hand. The rest of your team has been absolutely lovely and a pleasure to meet.
Yeah.
Once
I
we
mean-
meet them all...
Claire was fine when we first met her. And
When
then,
she thought she was going to be a
and then she
consultant.
very suddenly was not.
No, she wasn't fine.
She was nice to me.
No, she wasn't!
Yeah, she was.
She was nice to me.
She was
kinda.
not nice to you at all. Don't you remember the class when
No,
our
bef-
instructor was in the front and we all
Yeah, no,
followed-
before that. We first met her when we got off the bus. Well, we met her in town when we were not arresting the guy. I can't remember exactly what time
We
it
heard
was.
about that when one of you just ran up behind the car thief simulator and smashed him on the top of the head instead of arresting him properly.
Yeah, it was me.
I don't think you should.
Don't talk like you're proud of that.
That was awful.
It was. But yeah, she was nice on the bus, and afterwards, she even made fun of Dex. I thought she was going to be cool.
But then she...
Yeah, but then we met her in class, and she was a grade A cunt.
this current of like anti-Dex sentiment coming from.
It was very funny.
No, it wasn't.
See, when I talked to her by herself, she actually warned me about Bonnie and the Bradfords. She expressed concern and was just like, stay away.
But what... at the time, I knew nothing of the Bradfords.
But,
I knew nothing of my family.
Yeah. I'm just saying that she gave me a thing that would be like, stay away, stay safe. So she was at least, for her, being nice.
Or she was trying to put animosity between us. I don't know. I don't know what she's like, what she's really like. It's...
Yeah, then she turned into a giant cunt in that lesson and didn't really change the whole time.
I'm so confused.
As were we.
I mean, all in all things considered, I would have preferred if we were working with the team.
I would rather work with them as well.
I mean, the competition to me is secondary because
People are dying.
I want
That's
I
what I
want
was
to get
trying
this
to say.
done. I want to get the best possible result, and I want everybody to get out of here alive.
And then preferably Maldred won't be disappointed in us.
Amen to that.
Yes.
Well, do we want to meet the other team? and discuss. I mean, Roxanne, it's your call, but
Probably not best. Just they're keeping a different identity. They don't want to be mixed up with us.
So we are supposed to be competing.
But I was thinking, if things went properly sideways, if Roxanne were amenable, of course, you could tell your leader that we would be willing to work together if it came to it.
Because if you pass that message on, because I fully support that.
Because I feel like Claire has made it that we don't want to work together at all.
the main thing that was said to us is we can't put this rivalry before what's going on here. What's going on here needs to be solved,
and
no
I
matter
think
what. But
when more people started to die, that became a problem.